afternoon, Mr. Finknottle. Mr. Worcester is not at home, sir, but perhaps I can get you some refreshments.
No. I don't want to see Bertie anyway. Jeeves.
Yes, sir?
It's about this wedding of mine, Jeeves. I've got the most fateful problem. I can't sleep at night thinking about it.
Most distressing, sir.
I'm frightened of Sir Watkin Bassett, Jeeves.
Your prospective father-in-law, sir?
And his friend, Roderick Spode, the amateur dictator. Now, a week ago, I realized that I'd have to make a speech at the wedding breakfast. And that Roderick Spode and Sir Watkin Bassett would both be in the audience.
Perhaps I can be of assistance, sir.
He was lucky to get away with that shot, you know, because a shot like that, you've got to get your wrists moving.
Well, certainly.
Yes. In fact, I'll show you in the notes later on, if you like. Your innings wasn't all that wonderful, Bertie. Oh, well, better go and show them how it's done, I suppose.
That wasn't out.
Oh, yes, it was, Stiffy. Caught at the wicket.
Two-leg, please, umpire. Well, I must say, Gussie's changed.
Oh, yes. When did you last see him?
Well, apart from yesterday, I gave him dinner at the Drones a couple of weeks ago.
Didn't you notice a change in him then?
No, I don't think so. But you know how it is when you're being a host, keeping your eye on the waiters, trying to head off Catsmeat Potter Purbright from doing his imitation of Beatrice Lilly.
He's changed, Bertie.
Oh, yes, yes. He used to do Cicely Courtnage.
I mean Augustus.
All right. Right here. Saying I'm out.
At birth, every citizen, as of right, will be issued with a British bicycle and an honest British-made umbrella, thus assured of a mobile workforce adequately protected against the elements. This great country can go forward once more to glory. Hooray!
I say, that's a jolly good idea.
Citizens of Totley on the Wold, I say to you that nothing stands between us and our victory except defeat. Tomorrow is a new day. The future lies ahead.
Sure, I'd never thought of that. See, that sort of thing really makes you think, doesn't it, Jeeves?
Indeed it does, sir.
Ah, Jeeves, glad to see you here. You're just the sort of person we need in the movement. The working masses.
I hesitate to contradict you, Mr. Spode, but the working masses and I have barely a nodding acquaintanceship. Good afternoon.
Look, Harold, there's Uncle Watty over there. Now's the time for you to talk to him.
What about?
About us getting married, of course.
Well, yes, but here...
Yes, he was clapping every time you hit the ball.
Was he?
Harold wants to talk to you, Uncle Watkin.
What? Oh, what is it, Mr. Pinker?
Well, sir, it's about Stephanie.
About Stephanie?
Yes, sir. I mean, as you're her guardian, I thought... Well, the fact is, Sir Watkin, we want to get married.
Married? You and Stephanie? Oh, no. Quite out of the question. You're the curate, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
You can't afford a wife, man.
Well, sir, Stephanie seems willing to give it a try.
That's what guardians are for, young man. To protect their wards from trial and error.
Oh, well played, well played.
You are absolutely hopeless.
They didn't give me a chance to speak.
That was a no ball. I am talking to you, Constable Oates.
Was you addressing me, miss?
Yes, I was, Constable Oates. That ball you got Mr. Pinker out with was a no ball.
Oh, miss, why was that?
Because it was.
Let me say this to you, miss. I got my eye on certain people. Certain people with dogs.
If you really loved me, you'd do something about that man.
What do you mean, do something?
Steal his helmet. He'd look a complete fool walking around the village without his helmet on.
I can't go around stealing policemen's helmets.
He insulted me.
Oh, no, I don't think he meant anything.
If you can't even do a simple thing like stealing a policeman's helmet for me, well, then I agree with my uncle about you. You'll never be a bishop.
That was never out. The standard of umpiring in village cricket nowadays is really very poor. Stop the car, Bertie.
Oi!
Look here, Spurge, will you keep this rabble of yours out of the way of the traffic?
How dare you? This highly trained force is far more right to the road than you.
Don't talk rot, Spurge.
I am not in the habit of talking rot.
Well, I must say, you're doing dashed well for a beginner. Drive on, Bertie. Clear the road!
You watch where you go in this door.
Gussie, I don't know how to put this, but you've changed. You can imagine what it was like for me to contemplate getting up to make a speech with Roderick Spode on one side of me and Watkin Bassett on the other. Well, Roderick Spode has loved Madeline since she was, well, so high.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to marry her, you see. He looks upon himself as a man of destiny and feels that marriage would interfere with his mission.
What do you mean, his mission?
Well, that fascist coup we saw just now. The black shorts. He's the founder. Anyway, yesterday, I placed my problem before Jeeves. That man is a marvel, Bertie.
Oh? What did you advise, Jeeves?
I approached the matter from a psychological angle, sir. It occurred to me that we do not fear those whom we despise. The tactic, therefore, is to cultivate a lofty contempt for those who are about to listen to one.
Yes, but how?
Quite simply, sir, one fills one's mind with scornful thoughts of them. One must never cease to remind oneself that we once saw